Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net.
What's up? My name is Jacob, aka MC Alien, and I call myself MC Alien because I'm trying to bring change into the rap game. Yeah, rap being clean, so that I encourage people to not give up on their dreams and not give up on their lives. I hope you enjoy my performance. MC Alien is the name, changing the rap game. Yeah, to be different, makes me tougher. So I keep going and flowing, yeah, the Lord with me, so I fear not, homie. The definition of bars, out of this, I'm bringing, and I'm also trying to be better than good, yeah, trying to be a legend, understood, because everybody wanna shine, but they don't wanna grind.
Hola, soy Julio César Chávez.
And lights out, baby. Lights out all day.
This is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
We gon' know. I got eyes and ears everywhere. I got friends all over the world, man.
I can't call it. Remember, that's not me.
Hi, this is Manny Pacquiao. I'll fight anybody on FightNetRadio.com.
You are listening to Ken Norton on Fight Net Radio. And I've been thinking that I would come out of retirement just to knock out Lee Honey.
Recorded that. Hi, everyone. I wonder if clearing my throat made it. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. Lee Hanish, Andrew Labouche. How are you today, Andrew Labouche?
Doing good, Lee.
Now, give the big news out for your family who listens to this show but probably hasn't heard through the grapevine.
Well, we found out yesterday that the last...
It's not yours.
Oh, shit. Yeah. The last of the Lapiches will be a little baby girl, Lee. It came back a little girl yesterday.
I don't want to break it to you, Andrew. That is not the last of the Lapiches.
It is.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys.
Oh, no. From me and Christina, okay. Bro. From me.
The last of Andrew's produced children. Say it correctly.
Yeah.
You need to be a grandparent next.
Yeah, the pressure got on the boys, though. Yeah, I'm going to be 58 when this little girl's 20, you know? Pressure just got on her two older brothers.
How you handling the news?
You know, it just made everything smaller. You know what I mean? The age gap between her and Isadora is significant, so it's going to be sad for Isa the day her little sister got to move in with her.
I think it's sweet and very hopeful for people listening that over what's the age gap?
Isa will be 15 years old in February.
You've at least been having sex at least once a year for 15 years. I mean, that's for a couple that's been together forever. That's very hopeful. You know, I know most of our listeners are kind of in your age group because I reverse stock all of our listeners. Andrew knows this as a fact, by the way. So for all the regulars, I've reverse stocked all of you because I'm an internet troll. It's part of what I do. They all have little kids. Like, they all have little kids. They're, like, most of our listeners are guys that are married. I thought about this the other day. Like, if I really had the budget to blow up Fight Net Radio, what would I do? I said, I'd just find more guys like us who are just sad, who are just happy to get a Saturday night to watch sports. Maybe you're into football, or if you're Paul Cuff, maybe you're into football on a different continent. You know, it's a whole thing. Like, kids are... It's It's a very demanding skill set, Andrew. Very demanding.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sad though. I don't know where you're coming with that. You talk for yourself.
Well,
there,
since you're
buddy.
not the father, you should be very sad.
You should stop saying that,
I
Christina.
know, right?
She'll cut you, dude.
She'll cut you.
You gotta watch out. I'll get
Thank
cut
you for the.
you say.
Thank you. For
I'll get cut for not saying for you to stop that.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
fair
She's gonna.
enough. Thank you though for the early morning laugh. I needed that. Andrew and I were just regaling in tales of how I stayed up till 3:00 in the morning. And here's the really messed up part about my relationship, Andrew. So she stays out all night at her brother's Christmas party. And I'm, of course, the driver. The really messed up part, she has to go to sleep before me or she won't fall asleep. Like, she's one of those people. Right? So I bring her home and she's not going straight to bed. Like, I walked in after 15 or 20 minutes and she's fumbling around and having issues. I'm like, listen, drunky McDrunkard. I can't turn off the lights. That's why they have so we have like the smart light switches, right? That you can control with your phone. And she's like fumbling around with her, like she's literally sitting there fumbling around with her phone. The lights won't turn off. I'm like, that's why we have a light switch.
You should have sent that to viral. That would have went viral.
No, literally, she's sitting there in bed fumbling.
That's a commercial.
The cats have already settled down to go to sleep. She's like in bed and she's fumbling with her phone, looking at me. I can't get the lights to turn off. And I literally reached up without even trying and clicked the lights off and tried not to stare daggers into her. And I said, please try. Like I'm talking to my daughter. Please try to go to sleep. Please try. Do you need me to read a story? Do you need warm milk? I mean, what do you need here?
Hey, for whoever is against the smartphone app that shuts off your lights, Lee just gave you a great commercial.
I mean, it's kind of cool to have smart light bulbs.
It's kind of cool, but Lee, you know there's a company out there that's against it. You just gave them a great commercial. You just
yeah. Look, I'm almost at the point now where I want everything in my house to be like my solar Christmas lights, right? I only want them to work for 3 hours. Like, I don't even think we need lights. The only thing that needs power in my house, and by the way, go to Fight Net Radio and you can see my glorious and beautiful 100-inch TV. It's on full display. Because Jesse, the Latin snake, nearly made me destroy my TV last night.
Oh, Mora, Sergio.
Sergio Mora was the early fight guy. I watched boxing since 3 o'clock, Andrew. Like, I'm lucky. You weren't around, so Javier Herrera was nice enough to be on and getting drunk and watching the fights with me. So we were commenting on all of the early fights and on Sergio's craziness. But big shout out to Javier Herrera, who kept my spirits up through some shitty fighting at 3 o'clock. I mean,
Lee, the main card was shitty. I don't know what the hell you were doing at 3.
Oh my god, at 3 o'clock, like the first fights were brutal. The only upside was creating the Miss Fight Net Radio beauty pageant between Katie Taylor and Ava Wahlstrom. And by the way, people voted. Are you ready for the results of the first ever Miss Fight Net Radio fighter pick? Who do you think won? Katie Taylor or Ava Wahlstrom?
Ava.
No, it was a draw, Andrew.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to think of who thinks that Katie Taylor is actually hot.
Lee, see, you don't speak for all men. I know you like to think you do.
Okay, taste-wise, go to Fight Net Radio right now. I'll hold. It's pinned to the top of the page.
I already seen it. I know what you're talking about.
And you didn't vote. I like how you avoided the vote. Smart on you.
Because I like to get into fight still with the credential. You know what I mean? Not rate women by their looks who are professional athletes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, really. Yeah, man. You go ahead and do that. You keep working that angle.
All right, I'm going to explain my legit.
Wait, you off,
Andrew, I'm going to explain my angle.
What?
Remember, I'm going to win the lottery.
Yeah, I know.
Powerball's up to almost $300 million again, right? Ava Wahlstrom. Wait, I'll show you the line here. Everybody pay attention. There's a line to this. So Ava just lost, right? I'm convinced that Ava is going to need a sugar daddy.
Oh, shit.
You don't think so? You don't think I can make this happen?
No, you probably can. I'm not denying you.
Well, Katie Taylor's a little heinous, and it looks like she could beat me up. I mean, that would be the other scary reason. I don't want to be with a chick who could literally knock me out.
Yeah, you seen that video that came out from Holland, right? I guess they did that over in Holland. I think it was Holland. They had a girl fight a man in a boxing ring. The chick knocks the dude out. Granted, the girl looked like a professional athlete. The guy looked like he came out of the crowd, but still, you don't want to be a grown-ass man and get knocked.
Hey, look, let me give everybody their jiu-jitsu update because it's the no-gi worlds, Andrew, that I'm not competing at because, one, I'm out of shape, two, I haven't trained in 60 days or more as I try to repair my shoulder. So, because I take jiu-jitsu, I'm going to say this to every guy who listens who's thinking about for the new year, I'm going to try to be more athletic. I'm going to go take boxing. I'm going to go take jiu-jitsu. Yeah, okay, listen. Be prepared to have women choke you out on a regular basis. Like, that's a thing, Andrew. Like, that's a real thing in my life where you roll with women and they have the ability to mess you up really bad. Like, really drop triangles, choke you out, take their gi, strap it around your head, like do really awful things to you.
I don't know if that scares me or what, Lee, but yeah, that's not a good thing, I guess, for some guys.
I literally, because in high school, I was an 89-pound, I wrestled from 89 to 107 pounds, right? I was the lightest weight you could be in high school. If we had girls on the team back in 80 whatever, man, I'd be getting jacked up by girls on the team. I mean, who would want that? How would I get through high school? I would get a gun and I'd wind up shooting up the school, Andrew. That's what would happen.
Well, that's good. You see that a lot nowadays. Girls wrestling guys. That's common.
Them. Good for them.
You don't really see that in boxing.
Well, your daughter knows how to throw a punch, correct? You trained her.
Yeah, of course.
She can knock the dude out.
No, I'm not going to say all that. No. I'm not going to say it because girls are not supposed to knock out dudes. So I don't want my daughter thinking she can. Because the day she tries and she can't, she's going to get really hurt.
No. Right. As I taught my daughter who has a really great guillotine choke.
Yeah. You better teach them that for a life-threatening situation.
I did. I said, look, you're a little tiny person. They're going to pick you up, throw you over their shoulder, and run off like you're baggage.
My daughter's supposed to rip off an ear. Anybody who picks her up, they're going to be missing a fucking ear or an eye. There is no punching. The other day, Lee, I told her if someone puts her in the car, you heard about that 13-year-old they just found over in the middle of America. They found her body a few weeks ago. She was kidnapped in front of her house. I immediately brought my daughter, showed her the story, and told her she is to wreck the fucking car. She goes, Daddy, when do I wreck it? I said, when it's moving and hopefully around people, but you gotta wreck the car and hope you go out the front windshield because what's gonna happen to you when they get you to their spot is a lot fucking worse. No. You take this little girl, I need her to permanently damage the man so I can kill him. That's what I've told my daughter numerous times if anybody is to pick her up and try to kidnap her.
Good job, Andrew. And that was your safety tip from Andrew Labouche while raising your daughters.
While raising daughter, yes, you must tell them that they need to take that car into a car accident. Do not go for the ride. Fuck that. Fucking bastards.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. This show is about boxing. Andrew Labouche is a amateur boxer turned writer turned union guy. He works for the mob, see? He's all mobbed up. Are all your union reps Italian, scary Italians?
No comment. How about that?
Wow, really?
Hey, I just know I just hear there's still poker games that go on with the big bosses every once in a while. They all fly.
Okay, hypothetically, from a conspiratorial, I'm not talking about your union. Let's say in Vegas. Do you think the mob is still into unions?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
And fixing boxing.